Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Chinyere Ochoba and it's another episode on small business shout outs. And today I'm really excited because we have here with us our lovely and amazing hardworking Bisi, who is one of the co-owners of the Naija Grub, which is the first African Nigerian basically restaurant in Doncaster.
Hi
Bisi,
guys.
hello. And by the way, if this is the first time of tuning in or joining our channel, kindly please like, share, subscribe. You know what to do. Turn on your notification button so that you'll get updates whenever we post a new video. Okay. And before we proceed, BC, would love
Yes.
to know just a little bit about you. Just a little
Right.
bit, yeah.
My name is Olabisi Odu. I'm a dentist by profession, and I'm a mother of two beautiful boys.
Oh,
I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm also registered as a dental hygienist in UK. So I work as a dental hygienist, and I'm everything. I'm a mom. I'm a wife. I'm everything together.
that's
Yeah.
beautiful, guys. Okay, so she said she's a mom of boys. Don't even mess with her, you guys.
Yeah. Don't mess with my voice.
Okay, so I guess we start now. Okay, so guys, I have a number of questions here that we're going to ask our lovely Bisi, just to get to know her a little bit more, to know what's motivated her to start this awesome business. Because I mean, it's not easy for one, especially here in the UK. I mean, it's like a hectic thing.
Yeah.
It's an uphill task, and it's just going to have to take someone that has this passion and drive and doggedness and determination to actually, like throw yourself into it and like, what the hell, I'm doing this. I'm going for what I want.
Yeah.
So I think I really admire that about you, because I don't know if I've told you,
Oh,
but I
thank you.
think you're really strong, you're really amazing, and we just want to know a few more things
I
about
think Olabisi will bet to differ that.
I mean, well,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Okay.
how has business been for you so far?
Oh, business. It has the ups, it has the downs. Some days are really good. Some days are not so good.
Yeah.
And you just wake up some days and ask yourself, did I think I'm doing the right thing? Did I make the right decision? But at the same time, you just know that, especially when you've got people around you, your support system, my partners, my family, my friends, are just like, okay, yeah, Bisi, you can do it. It's just the
Yeah.
start of business. Don't expect it to be all rosy every day. And yeah, well, yeah, business is it has its days. Yeah.
I love that you really said support, support from friends, from partner, from, all works, people that literally surround her, sort of support her. And I think that's a whole lot, you
Yeah,
know.
support
Yeah,
is important, especially in UK for anything at all.
yeah,
For your childcare, you need
yeah,
support. For your career, you need support. Everybody can do with support. So
yeah,
yeah, it is the support. The staff themselves, they are the biggest people when it comes to the business, because if they are not there to support the business,
yeah,
we can't do it by ourselves. So
yeah,
that's why we've employed people. So
yeah.
yeah, a big shout out to them. They're the biggest support in
Oh
the
wow,
system.
shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
So at what point, did you realize that you wanted to run a food business?
Right. So I've always done food business in the comfort of my house, in my kitchen. I started that in COVID, interestingly.
Really?
Yeah, in COVID. So I used to do just my daily meal. I just make something, send pictures on Instagram and WhatsApp. And at some point, someone told me that, oh, do you know they could be stealing your pictures? I'm like, oh,
Hmm.
still my okay. So my husband is into photography. He made watermark for me, and it
Oh,
was
okay.
Labi's kitchen. So I
Yeah.
just put Labi's kitchen, and everybody like, oh, Gio, the food restaurant, like me, food restaurant, no, Umbani, no, because obviously I didn't think myself as a business person.
Really?
No, it was, if you say market, I can market for you, but when it
Yeah.
comes to owning, I chicken away easily. Like I'll be out there, then at some point I'm like, okay, I think I'm too out there. I just want to come back into my shop.
Yeah.
So that kept on, and then people started asking like, "Oh, could you make small chops for me? Could you can do this?" I'm like, "Okay, maybe I will try." Then I went on YouTube, learned how to make puff puff, how to make
Are
samosa,
you
spring
kidding
roll, meat
me? Oh
pie.
my god.
Learned how to do that, and then I just released it, Labi's Kitchen. people placed order, and like, Bisi, it's not just small chops. You can do food. Like, food is a different level on its own, because you have to go to market, you have to cook, you
Yeah.
have to clean. Or like small chops. At my comfort time, I just do it, freeze it. When people need it, I just fry it. So yeah, my friend was the first person. She was having a baby naming ceremony.
Yeah.
Had the order, the food was nice, everybody liked it, and then it just kept on like that. So when the opportunity came for partnership, yeah, I just jumped on it and like, yay, okay, let's come out of our
Are you
kitchen into the
serious?
public space. Yes.
No, this is really
So
amazing because literally I thought that this is something that you've been doing for a very long time.
no,
100%. I could have
no.
thought no, she's so used to it.
No, I used to make the joke that I do as if I had internship at a buka
Yeah,
restaurant, but no,
literally.
I've never had anything like that.
You guys, that's so amazing. Like
Yeah,
that's another level of commitment and determination and going for something that you want. I mean, I'm inspired literally.
yeah.
So, what would you say so far for you has been the hardest part of, jumping into this business or stepping into this new level of business? And what would you also, presume to be the most fun part for you as well?
Well, for me, the hardest part is sourcing for foodstuffs, because you're trying. It's a bigger business now. You want to make as much profit because you have overhead to pay. You have location fee. You have net lights, gas, all that.
Yeah,
But like when I was in my comfort zone, my husband pays all the bills of the gas, electricity together with the house. So I wasn't probably even charging as much. I wasn't looking at foodstuff prices because I just go by. It wasn't really more for the profit, but now it has to make profit. So for me, I think is sourcing for food ingredient at the cheapest place, and because there have been times we've had to travel all the way to Manchester early in the morning at around
yeah,
5 a.m. because there's a meat market there that is
yeah,
cheap. One of us have had to go to Bradford early in the morning to get meat, and obviously we can't keep doing that. So it's just
yeah.
still trying to look for, okay, can we get someone to deliver, or where can we get it cheaper and all that. So I think for me, that's like the biggest stress.
Yeah,
You think cooking is the biggest stress, but I tell you, cooking, as silly as it sounds, is like the
yeah,
fun part of it, because you're there, the kitchen is all you cooking,
yeah,
you're just bubbling in the aroma of the kitchen, and the fun. Apart from that, the fun, other fun part is meeting people, because you meet all sorts of different people,
yeah,
and we're selling to a larger community. It's not just blacks. You've
yeah.
got the white, the Latino, whoever. As long as you want to eat food, just please come to Nigeria Grub. And so that's the fun part. Waking up in the morning, knowing that you're going to meet people, interact with people, and you're fulfilling the purpose in some way. I mean, someone is hungry and I've been able to feed, even though you paid for it. But I
Yeah.
think that in itself, I think that's the fun part.
I think
Yeah,
that's beautiful. By the way,
yeah.
as she was discussing or speaking on that, I heard her say there is a place you go to Manchester, in Manchester. I get meat for cheap, at cheap rates. You guys, I'm so going
If
there.
you
And
can wake up early in the
yeah.
morning, though, because I think the market run from around 5 or 6 a.m. to about 10
Oh,
in the
okay.
morning. So
At
yeah, they sell
Manchester.
fish, yeah, vegetables, yeah.
You guys, that'll be our next target. So don't worry, I got you. Anyway, so our next question for you, BC,
Hmm.
how would you manage? How do you manage with regards, running your business and family life? Like, how do you manage to combine all that?
Ooh, ooh. Well, it's not been easy, I must say. Big shout out to my husband.
Shout out to you.
He's the biggest. He's the biggest support, because most time I have to leave the kids with him. We just manage our time together, because I don't think it's entirely okay to be bringing the children in here,
Yeah,
and I can't have the child that's gone to school come back and still sit here with mom.
yeah,
So
yeah,
yeah, my family, everyone, basically everyone around me is willing to help. Or just don't worry, just bring your child to me. Child, especially care where for me, I have to mention their name in this one. Their children attend the same school with my older
yeah,
one, and
yeah,
they're just happy to pick him at any time for me to just stay a bit extra here.
yeah,
And my family members, they're happy to take over the baby. Just bring the breast milk, bring the milk, just bring the
Oh,
baby.
that's cute.
And sometimes when I'm here, my neighbor, the one behind me here in the
Yeah.
market, offers to hold the child for me. Like if it's not too busy for them, because it's their own more of a family-run business. So if they just have people around, just hold the baby. You go on, do what you need to do. So sometimes I just break down cry like, oh my god, this stuff is overwhelming. Yeah, so I think that's just the way I deal with it. There were times when we started that I don't think I cooked in my kitchen for like 3 weeks. I don't know what my husband was eating. I knew it was eating, but he understood it was just the
Yeah.
initial stage of
Yeah.
it. Well, but which I've been able to manage now, know what to do better, and just make sure no part of my life is being neglected. The kids, my husband,
Yeah.
myself as well, because self care. I'm really big on self care, so I don't break down. I keep this beautiful face. Yeah, it's not been easy, but yeah, it's just having the support of everyone
Yeah.
in this business. That's the
Yeah.
only way I can say I've been handling the stress.
That's really beautiful, guys.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. So it's like you and your husband and your family against the world, trying to
And my
show that you're
friends,
together, and your
yeah, and
friends
my
as
friends,
well.
yeah, very
Yeah.
important. My friends as
So a
well.
big shout out to you guys,
Yeah,
family, friends, everyone that supported and helped. Thumbs
yeah,
up to you guys.
yeah.
You guys
Thumbs up.
are you're the real deal, guys.
Yeah.
So how do you deal with fear and doubt, basically?
This is a cry baby. Oh.
Ah,
People that got to know me, especially when the business started, like, oh, you mean you're this? I would say I'm a jelly. I cry easily. Like every little thing, literally, I'm already like, oh my god. Like when we're going to start the business, 2 3 days to when we're going to open, we've advertised grand opening. We didn't have a cooker.
ah,
You can imagine. We didn't have a cooker because the guy that was supposed to supply us the cooker brought in the cooker, but it wasn't certified by the electrician that was going to fit it in as commercial level, so we couldn't use it. And I was just there like, oh my god, we've advertised 3 days, no cooker, and I just my business partner are just fantastic. I don't know how they do it. I don't worry, we'll get cooker. I'm like 3 days, 2 days, and yeah, we got cooker, but so the only way I can deal with all that fear and doubt, because for me, I just get pressured so much and like I'm
yeah,
going to explode. So I just quickly talk out to people, tell people, okay, this is it. I'm freaking out here. This is freaking out here. Talk to my husband, talk to my friend, like, okay, is there anything I need to do? Maybe I'm not seeing something clearly. Like, just calm down. Just calm down. If you calm down, you'll see things clearly and probably just guide me. And I pray. I pray that's when I just go into speaking in tongues and listen to worship songs or music generally, just to distract my mind out of the fear and doubt and like, okay, yeah, let's come back now. Let's face the world. We can do this. But yeah, it's been of the nightmare because you don't know what you wake up to.
yeah,
Or imagine you're just away and then the freezer is making sounds or freezer is not working. There was a freezer we had in our unit, and we had so many things inside, but we're obligated to always check the temperature
yeah.
at opening time and closing time. So I checked the temperature at opening time, it was really high. I'm like, something is not right. And by the end of the day, it was 21 degrees for a freezer.
Oh my
At
goodness.
freezer, like, oh my god, how are we going to do this? And I was already fidgeting again, like all I'm saying. But obviously, by the time I just spoke to my business, they say, don't worry. Luckily, we had the deep freezer. Just move everything into the deep freezer, and we'll take it off from there. So yeah, it's just that you don't know what's going to go wrong today, what's not going to happen today. But yeah, I just push it to people. That's where I deal with it. Once the fear and doubt is coming, I push it back to people to help me see clearly, and
I guess
that's the only way.
sometimes you don't really know what goes on behind, in the background,
Oh, you
behind
don't
the
want to
scene and
know.
everything.
Oh,
We
you
just
don't
see
want
these
to
beautiful
know.
posts that, oh, grand opening, this and that, and we're like, oh my god,
Oh.
let's go, and
Oh, you don't want to know. There's been so many stories. I guess that story for another day about the fear and challenges that we faced and we are facing running this business. Yeah.
So, what advice will you give someone out there who's looking to, start a business, do something, go out of their
Hmm.
comfort zone and, get something up and running? What advice would you give them, really?
Well, I would say do it. But before you do it, sit down, count your costs. Just like the Bible says, which man will want to build a house and will not first sit down and count the cost. You need to have a proper plan. Everything won't be as you've planned it. Like I said, so many things came that we thought we had ended, and things just change. You will have to keep changing, roll on as the business is going. But if you keep sitting down and keep procrastinating, before you know, somebody else is going to do it.
Yeah,
And please get support system. Get support system is really important, because when the tough gets going, you
yeah,
need some people to lean on. You need something to fall on, and depending on your faith, you need to hold on to that as well, because obviously everyone don't want to start up a business with the thought that, oh, it's going to fail. Everyone wants it to succeed, so there
yeah,
is a part of you praying and putting your trust in what you believe to make that a success. And
yeah,
at the same time, speak to people that have done it before, because yeah, there were so many pointers I got from people that own food restaurants in all the theaters when
yeah.
we're going to start, which has helped us in so many things. So speak to people that have done it before, and yeah, cry if you need to cry if you think things are not going well. Don't be ashamed to let it out. And at the end of the day, let something drive you to wake up the next day and say, yeah, I'm going again. Here we go again. And yeah, just do it. That's all I will say.
Just do it, guys. Just do
Yeah.
it. I mean, it can only go one way or the other,
Yeah,
right?
it
You can
can.
only succeed
Yeah,
or you fail, but get some experience in
out of
that
it.
as
Yeah,
well.
I think
Yeah,
that's another thing.
yeah.
People being afraid to fail. There's so many businesses that they've declared bankrupt, and you just see them coming back again.
Mm,
I don't know how many times there's this shop around the corner here that's been closing down sales and then closing down sales for almost 2 years, and they're still there. So if it fails, excuse me, if it does fail, it's still an
it's
experience.
still an
Don't
experience,
be
yeah.
afraid.
No, no.
Yeah.
I think that's really key, actually. So, you guys, that wraps it up with
Yeah.
regards to business, serious minded part of us. And now we go into just a little game.
Ooh.
So, guys, yes. Now we're done with the official part, and let's go and dig into the fun parts.
Okay.
Okay. So, no, it's nothing serious.
Okay.
I just going to have to choose and pick from here. Just
How
random
many?
questions. Let's do 5 questions.
Five. Okay. All right. Let's see.
So she'll choose 5 questions from this, and then she'll let us know what. Oh, I can read it out,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you
Okay.
answer. Okay. So,
Yeah.
okay. Let's see. What does this say? Oh, could you tell us a little about yourself? We've done this already. So let's choose.
Yay! One down.
Does that count as one though?
It does. It does.
Okay. So choose. Okay.
Mm.
If you could change one thing about yourself, what would it be?
My eyebrow. I want a fuller eyebrow. I think that's the only thing I'll change about
Are you?
myself. Yes. So
Oh
I,
my
so I can
god.
have this perfectly drawn eyebrow like yours.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's the only thing.
Thank you. Okay, so next.
Mm, okay.
Great. What is the weirdest dream you've ever had?
Weirdest dream.
Yeah.
Can I remember? I can't remember. I think the only thing is maybe the other day I thought I was in the toilet. As silly as it sounds, I was about to, and I think my boy just cried and I was just snuck like, oh, woke up and like, oh my god, I'm still on there. I think that's the only thing I can remember. I almost married myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. Well, does that count, guys?
it
Does it?
does. It does. Not you. What were you? I saw answer where you wanted.
Okay. You know, sometimes you probably saw yourself flying,
Ah,
and
no.
it's so weird.
Flying. If I see myself flying, I'm going to be kabashing like, hey, hey, every wings carry me. That is not of the Lord. Break my fire.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no, no, no fly.
Okay.
All right. This.
This is the third one, is it?
No, there's a fourth one.
There's a third one.
It's the fourth one.
Is it the fourth one,
You
guys?
asked me about myself, then you said, what would I like to change about myself? Then the weirdest dream I've had. Okay, there's a fourth one.
Okay. So, do you believe in love at first sight?
Uh, Maybe fantasy at first sight.
Okay.
Infatuation, love at first sight. Love is so well. We are meant to love everybody. So when I see you, I can love you, depending. But if it's that kind of romantic love,
Yeah.
no,
No. No.
no.
She's what are you again? This in the Boski.
Ah,
You're the lion.
yes, we have to dig in and know whether I really love you or not. But if it's just love, like we are meant to love everybody, yes, love at first sight.
Okay, so the
Last
next
one.
Last one.
I'm going for this one.
Okay,
Yes.
let's see. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
Oh,
I think that's a beautiful last
my
one,
smile.
actually.
My smile and I don't know. Yeah, my smile and my personality.
Yeah.
I think I get a lot of people say that like I'm very joyous, very very infectious, joyous, and ever growing. Yeah, I think that's the best thing about myself.
Thank you so much, Bisi. And that wraps it
Yeah,
up, guys. It's been such a fun time and also an interesting one as well.
yeah.
Thank you so much for coming on to the channel, and thank you for sharing your thoughts, and everything with us.
Thank
We
you
are
very
really, really
much.
grateful,
Thank
and
you.
we wish you the very best as
you.
you go on this journey. We hope it's going to be a pleasant one,
Yeah.
and we hope it's one that you look back at, in 10, 20 years time, when she's already sitting in her in her private jet and doing things.
Well, don't come for shares. We are not selling.
So we just hope you look back and you'll be like, yes, that was the right decision. I made the right decision, and I'm happy I stood by it. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, and
Thank you.
thanks for coming in.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Like, subscribe, share.
Yes, please. That's
Yeah.
very important. Like, share, subscribe, everything. Tell your friends and family members.
I'm your enemy. Bye,
Thank you
guys.
so much, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, this has been fun. Thank
Oh,
you so much.
thank you.